ready to go. Hey everyone, Seb here. Welcome to Atmoseeker, your place for delayed live streams, technical issues, and hell of a house that we're working on here. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday evening in Australia here, coming to you live. I'm sorry I'm late, but we made it. We made it back here, and we're ready to go. We got the house here with, there was a whole bunch of gremlins in the computers. We fished them all out, and I am super excited to get into this thing. We've been building this house for the last few weeks, I think. So this was like a 3D printed file from Fate's End that we managed to kind of print out, and it's using a whole bunch of different varieties of filaments and that kind of thing. And we've been building the base and the rest of it on some of the Atmos Lab backer streams that we've been doing out throughout the week. And now it's all kind of like brushed up and painted. We're getting ready to get flocking on this thing. I see we got Talismancer in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm keen to get some like smoke and lights in here. I think, yeah, I had a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney. Maybe we can get a little tease here. Is it set up? Oh yeah, we got a little bit of smoke. There we go. It's like a miniature house. No, that is fun. Yeah, the kids have been really like, oh, that's looking good, Dad. Keep going. Like, all right, I like the scale of the smoke. I think it was more so like the little hole that I've got there for the smoke is just like the perfect size to kind of shape it that way. I'm learning all these different things about smoke and how to get the right movement of it. This is advanced stuff, guys. Oh yeah, look, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for it'll look it'll look flocking brilliant. You know, that's the pun there. Yeah, I am sorry, I'm a little frazzled just because we had a whole bunch of technical issues happening. I'm still having some right now. There's all kinds of like little creatures running around in here. I was actually kind of like fighting off some of the spiders. Oh man, I can't control that camera for some reason. Because I don't have the software open. Okay, hang on. We got this. Yeah, I've got some light this week, which is great because it was a little hard to see during some of the backer streams. I had some like makeshift lamps and stuff that I was kind of using to light things. And I'm like, oh no, let's do a proper setup so we can see what we're doing. See, we're not switched over to that yet. That one back. Yeah, there we go. All right. Are these 3D printed also? Are the trees 3D printed? Yes, the trees are 3D printed from printable scenery. They're from their like, I think it's their like twisted wildwood trees. But yeah, and we've got some of the rocks here. These rocks, they're from I want to say the Stone Trove, something. I think is that, and we got. So this is a bit of a mix. We got like crafted stuff, like there's some foam here that we were shaping last week, and we got sculptor mold and stuff on here to kind of put in the ground cover, make it a little bit more kind of cohesive, and we use the airbrush to kind of get some nice variation of color on here. And one of the branches I think broke off like a while back, but I think I might have that there as just like some broken down branch, which would be quite good, I reckon. Like almost like they've been trimming that tree away from the house, and maybe we can use that. So yeah, there might be a little bit more like touching up, dry brushing, Stone Trove, yes, and we heated up some of the trees in here to kind of like bend them onto some of the angle here, which was pretty good. And there's like a little bit of like hot glue that we used to kind of get extend those roots a little bit as well. Yeah, so we're gonna be just enjoying kind of getting a bit more of like some of the finer detail on this thing. I've got a whole bunch of flock stuff that I picked up from the hobby store, which is some of this AK stuff. I was going for like all like fall, autumn color type things. So we got let's have a look at what we got. We got some we've got some leaves, some like loose ones. We've got some of this shrubbery stuff, which is kind of cool. Lots of tufts as well. We've got tufts in two different kinds of colors. We've got big tufts, we've got little tufts. We're going for that like scrubbed kind of look. And we got some of this stuff. I don't know, like I thought I could put it as like a little bit like creepers or something. So we'll see how it goes. And I also have a little bit of like ground cover that I was hoping to use, which is some of this. I've got some of these custom jars that we've got, and that's got some of the some basing material. This is like some of the geek gaming scenic stuff. This is like the arid earth one. My own custom wizard jars here. That's actually a good video that's on the channel. I showed how to make some of these. We've got some other kind of dirts. So we're gonna get some dirts on here. I'm gonna use some of the fast base drying glue. I think fast drying basing glue. There we go. I suppose you could just use like PVA and stuff. And I'm thinking, do I remove the house, do the basing and stuff? Because I want to keep the house removable, just in case I want to put it in like different locations or something like that. Dark Kamui, good to see you. Good to have you here. Yeah, I think we're gonna slowly creep along and just trying to decide whereabouts we start on this adventure. But first, I would love to thank all my fantastic subscribers to the channel. You guys are amazing. It's always good to see you guys in the chat. Every Monday night we do the After Dark live streams like this one. And on Thursday nights we do a special Atmos Lab backer specific one. So you have to be in the Discord or on some of the in the Patreon to kind of get into the behind the scenes there. I do a few more other than just the Thursday one, but that one's the official one. So it's basically whenever I want to get in here and get some work done on this stuff. It's kind of like a live taping kind of thing. But yeah, a huge thank you to my supporters on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Keeping the channel going, with a special shout out to my Seeker level patrons, Anthony Von Olen, Blake Darley, Bradley Gilmore, Chris Andrews, Constructed Chaos, Darkfire Designs, Devante, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, John A. Johnson, Jonathan, Michael Dykes, and Mini Wargaming. Thanks for all your support. And let's get basing on this guy. So we've got some folks in the chat, and I'm gonna take this house off right now. But at the moment, we've had I've been using this Costronica that came in the mail from another Kickstarter-y type thing, and that has been good to kind of try practicing putting some smoke in other, into miniatures and stuff, specifically. So, we're gonna put the house background there. He's gonna watch. Eek, don't flock the house. I don't know. No promises. Okay. I think I might. Yeah, so at least when the sculptor mold was kind of like semi-drying, I kind of shaved some of it away there. You can see we've got a nice, cool like imprint of where this house is, so we know where the borders are. So yeah, I think we're gonna continue on. I'm not sure if I should hot glue this guy down or not. Probably gonna just stick with like some of the PVA type stuff for now. Right, I might just put some of this on like a tray or something, little cup. I got cups. A cup somewhere. Perfection. Oh. Do you shake this? I don't know. I don't know if you shake it. Probably not. Probably don't shake it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've used this. It's quite thick. Okay. Where am I going to get started with this? I like the stairway here. Maybe we'll start with that. Maybe that might be a good way of getting into this situation here. I'm starting to get like double chat here. Oh, I got 2 windows open. Yes, I do. Okay. Dulcinea, good to see you. Yeah, we have made a little bit of progress on this house. We are gonna get going. I think trying to see, like, maybe I should start with something like the ground cover. Maybe gonna use my little spoon if I can find it. Like, I've got a little basing spoon that I like to use, which is just a kids ice cream spoon. Oh, can't see it. My favourite spoon. I'll use this guy. Oh wait, ooh, found it. Perfect. I've got my favourite spoon. Alright, so I reckon we're going to have like a few like little tufts and stuff. This is going to be fun. I think, what kind of dirt we're going to go for? I'm thinking this arid earth is going to be good. It's a little lighter, but maybe, because I haven't put washers on here yet, and maybe I can use washers to kind of tie it together. I also have some pigment powder as well that I'll probably use. I think the only way to get to it is we're just going to get into it, I think. I think we're going to go pretty minimal around here. I'm just wondering, should I do tufts first, or should I do some dirt first? Do a little bit of dirt. Oh, one thing I'd love to know, like, when I put the dirt on, right, do I tap it off at the end, or am I meant to kind of leave it, kind of try and log it in with more kind of sealant and stuff? Like the instinct is to just tap it off. Good morning, Tim. Good to see you. We're making a nice little birthday cake here. Oh, I should definitely have some like tweezers or something. Tweezers would be good. I have some. I found some. Oh. Obviously, it's been a while. I haven't cracked them open yet. Ooh, how do I get these tufts off? I assume they have a bit of like glue on them. Come on, stick your little... Oh, these tweezers are bad. They're kind of like reverse tweezers. Glued. Little tufts. I'll get that other tuft. Just wondering if that... Yeah, there we go. It was a little overexposed. Oh, I can tell I'm very... You can tell I do this a lot. Very, very organized here. I am wondering if I should put these first. I don't know. Oh man, I am making a mess of this. Stick, damn it. I feel like there's no glue on this thing. There should be on the bottom. Make it stick? It's not very sticky. I might be doing that wrong. There are miniature tufts, blah blah. Tufts peel off the sheet one by one, ready for use. Use tweezers to place in the correct site and ensure that you get the most natural look possible. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying. Alright, I'll try again. Maybe I meant to put a little bit of a dab on the other side of it. Like that. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, this is actually drying pretty quickly. I can already see it starting to get self-gluing. Okay, I see. See what you're saying there. Needle nose pliers. I've got some of those. I think I've got some here. Ooh, I think you're right. I think that'll work better. Just want to get a little bit of leaves on there too. Little leaves, little dirt. I'm wondering if I should use the other dirt. I suppose maybe I could use like a mix. What was my other dirt option? I had the grimdark. Maybe it is a bit of a mix. Oh. Hey Mike, good to see you, buddy. And Miles. So we got a few folk here. I'm definitely gonna wanna lock that in, I reckon. I'm I'm concerned I'm gonna just like just explode everywhere and lose all these little crafty bits. get some more of these tufts going there. I reckon pigment powder and washes are going to help too. Like even with all like the tufts and stuff, putting it down. Man, these are... I feel like they've got some intense glue on these guys. Oh man. I can't wait to see how this looks like when it's dried. Maybe I should be just being a little bit more liberal, and then it'll all come together. I guess we're going for realistic. All right. I this is I don't do a lot of this stuff, like with the fancy the terrain stuff. I always see like Neil from Real Terrain Hobbies. He does a magnificent job, and it looks like he effortlessly kind of like plucks them on. But for me, I'm you know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting it down. I think it's good. I am concerned that maybe the color of the Arid Earth one is a bit light, but hoping I can kind of dial it down with some of the washes and pigment powders that I have as well. Go glue in, you bastard. Of course, you got to use these tweezers. Actually, I'll take a little bit of that out. I feel like the sealant is going to be a friend as well. Paint, washes, powders can do a lot. Yeah, I think you're right. I think what I'm noticing with this whole project, it's just like it's an iterative thing. Just like even with like painting the house, like originally, like I thought, like when I first did the house, it looked quite like rough when I was blocking in like the colors and stuff, and all of these kind of like little feature points were like this like really kind of light gray, and then it just kind of kept building over it with like dry brushing and washes and stuff, and it's kind of all tied it together. You can see now it's got these nice kind of aged appearance to it, but it wasn't it wasn't a straight fix, you know. It wasn't I paint it straight away and it's that. It takes layers and stuff to get there, and I think that's what I'm learning with the ground here, the ground cover, because it was the foam stuff that we did first, and then putting in like the little 3D printed elements into it and blending it all with like the sculptor mold and stuff. It all kind of, yeah, it took time to kind of work out. Is this typically what people do? Like, did they go bit by bit? I guess I'm kind of wary of, like, the drying time of this glue. Like, I couldn't just slog the whole thing with glue first and catch up. Easy there, pal. Ooh, there's not exactly what I had in mind. So like I need a third. There we go. Oh, maybe I could get one of those bigger bushes there. Took up the wash. I think, yeah, that's possible. And I think I'm okay with that. I think it's more so a like washes tend to. I found that washes have a tendency to kind of like blend things together, and I think that's what I noticed a lot with that house. Like kind of like blend in a good way, like taking things that, you know, you base coat and separate. I do not know how that is going to stay there. But that looks good. I like that. That guy. I'm gonna add some more. Maybe I can cut some of it. Actually, cut it a bit shorter. Maybe get a bit more glue there. Huh. This is very, very quickly getting chaotic, though. Yeah, I'll use that, sure. Ah. See, I don't use a lot of white glue for stuff as well. All this waiting for stuff to dry, you know, not used to that. When I do terrain, I do all things like sand and come back to do the tufting. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe I should do that. 'Cause this is getting tricky to do all at the same time. Yeah, maybe we'll just focus on the sand. Yeah, because this is getting a little unwieldy. All right, I think you're right. I think we're going to do that. And this glue is drying pretty quickly, so yep, that's a good call. All right, so I'll put the tufts and stuff away off to the side for now. And let's just base this stuff. Because yeah, maybe it was a bit much to manage there. Yep, I think that's a good call. We'll do that. All right. So I got my glue, I got my spoon, I got my dirts, dark dirt, light dirt. Maybe I could mix them together a little bit actually. Get like a medium dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The spoon is quite good at getting like the finer stuff. Just kind of what I'm after. Mix. Yeah. I don't want complete coverage. So I like some of the paint job we did. I guess we're gonna have to tap off some of this eventually. A rogue weed in here. Oh, quickly losing space. Ooh. That's not pumpkin juice. I'm ready. Give it to me. Where'd my dirt go? Kind of like how it's kind of like dropping. I'm guessing that's what like a lot of that sealant stage does. Oh, I don't want to go there. Playing around with the idea of maybe adding some puddles. Got some of that Vallejo like water stuff. That could be all right. I've got some like little flat areas that could be quite good for some like little shallow puddles. Someone's asking about the trees. The trees are 3D printed. Those are from printable scenery. I think that they're the wildwood trees. Honestly, they're great trees. They're a great armature as well, because you can heat them up and bend them, kind of like we did on. Can we push it past the house here? Like this side, you see, because normally it sits. Can I get it there? Yeah, normally it sits perfectly flat, but we were bending it and just with a heat gun, kind of warming it up, and then just holding it in that position for a bit, and that we were able to kind of shape and form some of these branches. It all prints supportless as well, so it's super easy to kind of just start shaping it into whatever shape of tree you want. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some kind of fixing. What do folks mostly use for fixing grit like this? I know there's there's the scenic sealant stuff that you can get from Geek Gaming Scenics, but my bottle is empty, and I think from memory it's a mix of PVA, water, and it was something else. Can't quite remember. Something that was a flow agent. I hear what you're saying, Talismancer. Yes, I've got some tiles that I made that use some of that water effect, and yes, they do shrink a bit. And I'm wondering if that's a weakness of that thing. Maybe I went too deep with the puddles. Maybe it's all right for super shallow stuff. That said, I probably could just get some clear resin, some UV resin that I've got, do the same thing. Because yeah, I definitely don't want stuff to crack. Spray with ISO, alcohol, and water, and then come back with watered down PVA glue. Got it. I will do that. See, this is why you guys are here. You guys, because I'm just doing the the fun part here, but with the I need the help with you guys. Your expertise helps a lot. I'm not one of those YouTubers that knows everything about this stuff, but I like to get some projects done. I wonder how long does that take to dry when you soak it? Uh-oh. Ugh. Oh man, this is starting to look good. I'm enjoying how this is coming together. I'm glad everyone's along for the ride. honestly, it's bit like revealing just how long a project like this takes. Because you watch those like YouTube videos of like I made a haunted house. I'm gonna show you how, and it's a 5-minute video where it goes from nothing to a house done. I'm like, oh, that was super quick. He went through it. He got the house. It's amazing. But yeah, with some of the, like I've been working on this for weeks. Well, that's awful nasty to say. Dirt and grit. And here, people use coffee grounds. People use all kind of stuff. Because honestly, like for my thoughts behind it, because I'm gonna film a lot of this, and what really it plays off a lot with like atmospheric lighting, or the types of style of lighting that I'll have for filming this house. Everything is basically based off like texture, so that's why when I usually like paint a lot of things, like I might not go too detailed on the actual like style of painting, but anywhere there is like different bits of texture, that's where like that's the most important part. Like that's where like things are metallic or glossy or rocky and kind of matte, like this dirt, the light will kind of play off it differently. Well, I'm gonna have to make some more of this dirt mix. I like the mix better than just the straight arid earth. Let's make a little mix. I'm making a big mess back here. As well, there's like dirt everywhere. My hands are sticky. Ignoring my whiskey here. Oh. Man, it does a good job at the scale of some of this grit. Geek gaming stuff. Out of sorts here. Just thought I'd yeah, neaten up a bit. Mixing. One prop I'm working on at the moment is this TV thing. I found it in on the side of the road in somebody's hard waste. There was a TV inside. It was busted, but I'm working on modifying it. This guy's not meant to be in here, not really. But I'm looking for a kind of 4x3 monitor to put in there, and when we're going to be doing like little atmosphere walkthroughs here, like live ones, I want to be able to put like stuff that I'm programming on the Stream Deck to show up on here, so you guys can see it, you know, while I'm doing stuff. But I'm gonna have it all themed in this kind of way. Right, you're right. It is messy. He is vibing in there. I like that guy. He's quite maggoty, that guy. The kids love him. They throw him around like a football. He almost looks a little bit like Sloth from what did you call it? Goonies. Let him be on TV. I could give him a spotlight. He could be a star. How close can we get? There we go. He's there. Chilling. Microwave. I think this is an old... What kind of TV is this? I want to say it's a Panasonic or something. It is electric. Tuning. Yeah, this is pretty ancient stuff. It didn't even have like an RCA thing in the back. It just had stuff for an antenna in the back. I don't know what brand that is. I think it came off. Maybe a TIAC. Zoom out. Zoom out. Here we go. Back. All right. Yeah, we're still dirt in here. I think that was such a good call there to just focus on one thing rather than too much of the, because I think I was getting a bit muddled going back and forth with the tufts and the dirt. This is working out all right. Oh man, this is sorry. I think it's there. We go. Wasn't quite all on there. I'm trying to move you in a better spot here so you can see what's going on. You can see all my dirt everywhere. There we go. I wonder how heavy you have to go with this stuff. The glue. I guess the more on it, the better. But yeah, at the same time, I don't want a complete covering. I just want enough. Yeah, that's a good one, Seb. Just dip my glue brush right into the dirt. I gotta wash this off now. Hide behind this guy. My candles are off. My chandelier candles. That won't do. There we go. Hello. I was just trying to turn up the music a bit. I can't quite hear it. Ah, that's good. All right. Trees were printable scenery. Printing off their dragon graveyard as we speak. Thing is massive. Oh man. Yeah, they got some really big stuff. But yes, it definitely was printable scenery. Let's see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna say it's called Wildwood Trees. Wildwood Trees. Printable. Scenery. See if I can pull it up. Yeah, it looks like that. That's it. Wildwood. Ugh. Ugh. Yep, I think those were the ones. It's looking like we'll have this stuff based, at least with this toy. At least if I keep most of the dirt on the table, then I could just sweep it off. I don't want that big rock though. Come here. Come here, big rock. Okay. Oh, that big rock just keeps coming back. It kind of looks like, from your perspective, it kind of looks like I'm putting kitty litter all over this. You know what? Maybe towards the end of the stream, we'll try putting some light on it and see what I mean with like the different textures. I'm working on that, and Loot Studios has a new printable DM screen. Oh yes, I did see that. See, that's the hidden cost with a lot of that stuff. That they don't, like, they charge you for the models, but then they don't tell you. Like, I would love it if you were a 3D printing company kind of thing. It would say like, all right, this model is going to cost X amount to print. This many rolls of filament, and then you can judge. You know, oh, all right. Like I have a giant house over there. Let's switch over to this. I go over on the shelf. Where is it? I think you can barely see it. It's in the shadows. I'll have to see if I can get a light on it. But yeah, this is the what do I want to call it? It's the Stormcrow Mansion. Yeah, this guy over here. Yeah, that guy is massive, and it was using quite a lot of filament. But I wish it was something that they gave a little bit of heads up of how big it is. Does your wife ever ask you to move your storage from one room to another so she can use the room? Well, this is the garage. So my saving grace here is that she's terrified of spiders. So I just say that there's spiders in here, and she'll never come in here. So this is, yeah, she'll she sees it. She sees all the stuff and thumbs up. It's cool and all. I think she just likes to. She wants to get more Christmas stuff, and but I found a good little hole in the attic that I can just throw things into. Oh, they didn't even release the instructions. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Did you 3D print a spider? Oh, I should though. That's a good idea, like a big one. No, we got a whole bunch of Halloween stuff that I just keep in here. Because I like the vibe. The vibe of all the Halloweenies. What is with this? The music has gotten super spooky. I'm gotta go next. Next track. Yeah, I can. That's almost like the spider moving around. It definitely looks more contrasting than what I see currently. Like, to me, it blends a bit more, but yeah, definitely on camera it looks a bit more, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a big thing I'm learning on this project. It's just layers. It's all, it just builds up, you know, where we've got the dirt we're working with, and then we're gonna do the tufts. You know what? It's nice to get this stuff and then to use it. So often I'll buy like crafting supplies or something, especially when it's like on sale or cheap or something, like, yeah, let's get this stuff. And it just sits on a shelf. It sits on a shelf until I finally have time to use it, to kind of make something with it. And it's the worst if it's something that has like a shelf life, like resin or something. But no, this has been very rewarding to come in here almost every night for like the past week to just work on this stuff. Yeah, we've been doing quite a few like behind the scenes backer streams where we did the Mod Podge and stuff, the extra kind of like carving with the rocks. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I've got a big pile of like styrofoam that I've been collecting over the years. It's nice to kind of like use it. I kind of have to put like almost like an artificial shelf life on some of that stuff, because I'll just collect. You know, you find a big haul of. This is the perfect like styrofoam for like terrain and stuff, and it just sits in the garage for like years and years. I think I've got a box that says expires 2025 on it. Mike saying, I try to hold to the rule that I must have an immediate or clear defined future need for something before I buy it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to do it. But what if it's on sale? What if it's like super discounted? Can't say no to a bargain. This Black Friday stuff has been hard. I don't think I bought much from Black Friday. But it's definitely a good time to get, like, some tech stuff. Like the Stream Deck. Or... Oh, man. Actually, I should have... Because Ulanzi came out with its own Stream Deck-like product. And I wanted to test it out. Because it was a lot cheaper than the Elgato one. Kind of curious how it works. Probably could just look up some reviews. It's not a bargain if you never use it. True. Okay. Words of wisdom from Mike here. Could learn a thing or two. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious about, like, how long can you leave resin in a printer before, you know, it goes bad. Oh my god. This is getting out of hand. All this dirt. I'm guessing generally it's not a great idea to kind of keep it in there, but I'm definitely guilty of it. Like I've got some resin that I keep topping up in my my little frozen printer over there. Okay, this is definitely the mission tonight. We've got to get all this dirt on here. Just trying to work out where my brush is. There we go. Season it, season it. I might use a little brush or something there to get it off my Rain. I've snapped off so many little bits from this like iron fence. So this, yeah, these are just FDM printed. And probably if I'd known better, I probably should have resin printed them to get them a bit stronger. But you know what? It's a haunted graveyard, so I'm going with it. I think it works okay. When I got my Jupiter, my old Voxel Lab SLA got put in storage full of resin. Got it out a few weeks ago to help get some minis done for Frostgrave, and I just used what it was and printed fine. Yeah, I think because I've definitely heard from some people that I think it was like a shop, like a hobby shop, where they had some resin that they had was like maybe they didn't store it correctly or something, and they had some dramas with that. But you know, if it works, it works. Just kind of cleaning off this little footprint that I've got for the house. I'm curious at how much of this like dirt I can save. I suppose it's not the end of the world if I have to buy more dirt. To buy dirt. What the hell is this? we're almost around though. We're almost around the gone full circle here. Almost around that. What do you call it? Round the horse? Around the cart? We've got those initial tufts. Yeah, I think I definitely am gonna do as he said. Just gonna do a tuft pass. Maybe we'll do that in one of the backer streams this week on Patreon. If you don't want to miss some more behind the scenes of how this stuff comes together, it's a good place to go. I've got a whole list of exclusive 3D printables I want to make for that community. Just gotta find the chance to kind of sit down in the old 3D modeling software. Like something I'm starting to work on is a special mount for. It's kind of like a little brace kind of thing for these like large scale chandelier kind of thing. So like you see the guy behind me, this one up here, man, that thing is just like a great centerpiece for any kind of like game. Like I've brought it to like people's houses and stuff and kind of like suspended it on the roof, and it's like it instantly, like that with the torches turns it into like instant tavern style. So I feel like I want to make that a lot more accessible of a build, because this one was just kind of made together with like foam and stuff. But I definitely want to make these like little edge kind of pieces out of maybe some 3D printable stuff that we can put together. So that way we can... So it can also kind of like collapse and pull apart. I'm all about this. I'm all about the storage part of things, because I'm very aware that I'm out of storage in here. Now, I don't know if you can look around here, all around this, but there's not a lot of space for other stuff. So storage, kind of like packing it away, disassembling, like all these big columns that you got here, they all flat pack and put away. So I'm always wary about storage, because you just join like one or two of those like big like loot studio kind of things. It's like, wow, printing a lot of stuff here. Where do I put these giant sculptures? I don't know. So yeah, wherever it can be to kind of become a bit more portable and wieldy. That's why I try to lean towards whenever I have to design something. Yeah, so stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. But dirt. Yeah, this is dirty builds. You're right. We're almost there. Yeah, that looks really good on the other side. How we doing for time here? It's past midnight. Yeah, but that's my fault. I had a little bit of a late start with this stream because of the goddamn gremlins. But yes, I've got about 30 printable scenery buildings that just take up space. Yeah. And look, I'm guilty of it. Like you saw my big mansion. And that stuff sits on the shelf for a lot of the time. And when it gets used, and it's great. But yeah, it's I definitely am a big fan of stuff that can be like they can go into a box pretty easily, or take up less shelf space. Because I think that's the other thing. Like I'll with a lot of the builds and stuff we'll do on the channel, like yeah, I've got a bit of a dedicated space here, but not everyone has that kind of thing. Some people have, they just they play D&D in their dining room or something. So stuff that can transform that kind of space easily and then pack away, especially if you live in just a little apartment or something. Yeah, being able to kind of make that stuff super accessible and easy to kind of store away is nice. Nice when it happens. Close. I think I'm getting close to getting dirt all over this thing. Mixing. What's this terrain going to be used for? This terrain it's basically going to be for the channel. So I've got some ideas for different intros and transitions and visuals that I want to have for the channel. So we're gonna film some stuff. We're gonna probably film some stuff live on the maybe the after dark or something. So we'll be doing some nice panning shots, some kind of cinematic miniature type shots. So I guess that's the other aspect of the little bonus I get from some of these miniatures, is I can use them for some of that film work, which is good. But it kind of leans into a lot of that atmospheric lighting, which is cool. And yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. I think a little bit of atmospheric lighting on this this terrain that we're working on right now. We're almost there. We're almost got this completely based. We're going to have to make a mix of that spray stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some nice shots, some nice visuals. It's gonna like edit into like the intro of the show. So it's a whole bunch of like branding stuff I'm kind of slowly working on in the background. This is gonna be kind of almost like a central character on the show. Alright, we've got the rest of that glue. That looks good with like the big rocks there. Almost like it's kind of burst out of there and collapsed. A little bit more. A little bit. Just need a tiny bit. Come on, my boy. All right. This is looking pretty good. Got my dirt on there. My dirt rocks. I'm just gonna sweep some of this extra stuff out of here. I want to keep this zone pretty clear so that house can fit nicely into there. Yeah, if we let's get a little bit more cinematic here. What do we got? We go lower. Zert and grit always have to be applied in small areas like this, or can you dab a large amount of glue and shake it off? Yeah, usually that's what folks do, because this is meant to be for like basing, like for like miniatures and stuff, but here we're going for something a little bigger scale. Oh yeah, at that angle, starting to see. Yeah, let's get a little Atmo lighting in here. Oh, you know what? Let's get some light in those windows. Go. Oh, it's a little hard to move in there. We got that groove. There we go. That's nice. It's just that it's honestly it's that background. You know what? We could get like a storm out there. Let's see if we can get something. Yeah, we're gonna finish up on this. Videos. Do we have a moon? Ooh, I'm not sure if I can see my moon shot. Doom World, D&D backgrounds, weather. I see a moon. Yeah, we'll do some nice stuff where we kind of get some of the video backgrounds playing and stuff. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? Thanks for stopping by, Tim, Mike. Great to see you. Oh. I want some of that heavy fog. I'm gonna just put it through. Ooh, yeah. Man, yeah, I'm excited to get more of this painted and tufted up. And I think we're going to have to leave it there. It has been awesome having you guys around. And I look forward to finishing this thing, getting this on camera. So if you're in the Patreon community, you can expect to see an Atmos Lab stream this week, where we're going to do a little bit more as we're kind of working on it. But until then, until next week, next Monday, next After Dark live stream, we'll have a little bit more of it built up. Hopefully by then, we can do some filming, which will be a lot of fun. Until next time, I'll catch you around. Have a good night. And I'll see you later. I'll see you. Bye.